700 Club, the Boston bombings have reignited the fear of terrorism across the nation. You've also renewed the fear that America could even get into a surveillance society.
Well, the terror attack has politicians debating national security and immigration. But as John Jessup reports, the American people are just as worried about their privacy.
After cameras captured the chaotic scene at the Boston Marathon finish line, the city's police chief said he wants more cameras to help law enforcement keep watch on possible high-value target areas downtown. A collection of video feeds, both public and private, and even cell phone images, help police identify their suspects. Now, other cities, in an attempt to prevent possible attacks, may want to follow suit. But privacy advocates caution against a rush to set up more cameras in cities across the country.
Preventing crimes is not something that camera systems have shown to be particularly useful for.
Mark Rotenberg directs EPIC, a privacy research group in downtown Washington. His organization keeps a watchful eye on those who are monitoring D.C.'s vast network of cameras. While Rotenberg believes the technology can be useful, he says it's also limited.
You look at study after study, and the lesson that you take away is that cameras can be helpful after the fact, but they rarely prevent crimes, and they certainly didn't in Boston.
Texas Congressman Louis Gohmert has other concerns.
Technology is a fantastic instrument to fight crime, but the danger is that everyone gets monitored all the time.
He's worried the expansion of surveillance could lead to government overreach, with Big Brother capable of knowing what virtually everyone's been doing.
We're close to that now. They have the capability of going on and finding out what you've purchased or what websites you go to, what emails you send.
It's an even greater concern with the use of unmanned drones flying over U.S. airspace.
Drone surveillance raises issues that are similar to the camera surveillance in cities. This is another useful technology. It has public benefit, but this should not become a type of surveillance of all activity that people engage in. That would be going too far.
The advent of newer technologies will continue to spark concerns about privacy. And in a post-9/11 world, the trade-off between feeling secure and maintaining one's privacy will be debated for years to come. John Jessup, CBN News, Washington.
Thanks, John. Ladies and gentlemen, if you read that chilling book, 1984, George Orwell, it was a shocker when it was published. Now people kind of take it for granted. But think what would happen when you wake up in the morning, there's a camera, watches what you do, you walk out of your home, you have to log into some kind of a box that tells where you are, at what time you started your day, and then do you get on a bus, do you get in your car, what do you do? And what do you do during the day? When you get to your office, you punch another button, you log in. All the time, you're under surveillance. Every time you move. When is there freedom? Well, there is no freedom, and that was the whole premise of 1984. There came a time when, quote, Big Brother monitored everything. We're coming to that now. It's not a pleasant situation, but this is what the Bible talks about when it says you can't buy or sell without the mark of the beast. You have to be part of that world system, and a few, and very, very few, can escape, because right now they can go down into the bush in the darkest Africa and hunt you down. So you say, well, we're going to feel secure. Secure from whom? And I think the American people are more afraid of the overreach of big government than they are some occasional bomber. Even if the bomber kills a few people, they would still rather have their freedom than to have Big Brother in constant surveillance.